I'm curious, do you know where the deposit goes when you purchase real estate and whether it's protected? Could you lose your deposit to fraud when you buy a house? Put your answer in the comments below on what you think could happen to that. And I'm going to dive a little bit deeper into this because the recent scandal with iPro, it really got me thinking. If you're not familiar with that story, iPro was a very big player in the Greater Toronto area, and the brokers are now being investigated for fraud, which had to do with trust fund money that's missing. So this got me thinking because I've never had a buyer ask me where their deposit is going and is it safe. They have asked me what happens if they don't get their financing, but never asked me who holds the deposit. So, just to be clear, as licensed realtors, we are required to have insurance to protect against fraud and to protect consumers and their funds. So, where does your deposit money go? It is held in trust typically by the listing brokerage, and it can only be released upon successful closing in a direction from the lawyer who has handled that transaction. There are some other scenarios I won't get into. Insurance that realtors are required to hold insures the money in those accounts in case of this exact scenario of what happened with iPro. So it's important as a buyer that you ask these questions. When you do your deposit money, you can and should make it payable to the real estate company in trust. That ensures that it has to go into their trust account. This is another reason why it's important to use a realtor with experience. If the realtor that you're using is concerned about the real estate company who's holding the deposit money, it can be held in trust by the buyer's lawyer. It can also be held in trust by the buyer's agent's real estate company instead of the listing agent's real estate company. But this needs to be stipulated upfront in the offer. So when you are selling or buying real estate, it's important to ask questions if you don't understand. Your realtor should welcome these questions. If they get annoyed by them, that's a really good clue that you need to hire a different realtor. If you have any questions, reach out. I'm always happy to help.